is Elliot Shupe. I'm from Greeley, Colorado, and this is my dad's 1978 W900A model Kenworth. My dad, Greg Shupe, purchased this truck back in 1979 from a man named Bob Broyles. At the time, the truck was a standard hood, flat top with a 400 Cummins and a 13-speed transmission. He drove the truck for a few million miles and then decided to turn it into a show truck in 1991. That's when he put longer frame rails under the truck, added a long hood with a stand-up sleeper, and put a 4 1/4 C model cat and a 15-speed transmission. The truck has a AG100 8-bag suspension, along with some homemade cab air suspension riding bars that stretch from the cab to the rear of the sleeper and are mounted on some Peterbilt sleeper air ride brackets. A guy named Dave Ortega helped design the paint scheme and helped my dad paint the truck in the wash bay at Tri-State Commodities. And the trailer is a 1993 Wilson, and it's also painted to match the truck. Shortly after my dad stopped driving the truck in the late 90s, a guy named Al Rittenhouse drove the truck for several years and then passed the baton on to Clyde Green, who also drove the truck for a few years. When Clyde hung up the keys, the truck sat in a heated shop for quite some time until Keith Bothwell pulled her out, got her all shined up, and started driving around the country to different truck shows. And then in the last couple of years, he passed the baton on to me, and I'm thankful to be able to keep up with this beauty. It's been a dream of mine to drive this truck since going on trips with my dad when I was a younger man and growing up at Tri-State. And this past weekend at the Hot and Cold Truck Show, me and my wife were actually able to bring along the 4th generation at 3 weeks old. So it's a really cool experience to be able to represent Tri-State and the family tradition here at the show with the red truck.